Mula Mac. I'm back with another video. I'm not gonna lie to you. I heard a little something about this weirdo activity. And I want to react to it.
I can't believe this actually has to be said, but we probably should not be sexualizing minors. But it has to be said because the material girl himself, Saucey Santana, is...
Stop it. Get some help.
Gotcha, bitch.
Did you hear what he said?
But it has to be said because the material girl himself.
The material girl himself.
No.
Oh my God. Okay, I don't know how we're gonna make it through this video. This is not even supposed to be funny. This is some serious shit. We're gonna get serious right now.
Saucey Santana is under a bit of fire after the resurfacing of a clip of him saying some questionable stuff popped up on the timeline. Or I should say that it resurfaced because he made a questionable TikTok promoting his song Quiet on the Creek. I honestly think this is a pretty clear cut and dry case, but I'll just update you on the T-Twin. Comment for the algorithm. Like I said, it's pretty clear cut and dry, but just to catch you guys up, you need to take a look at this TikTok and let me know if you think there's anything wrong with it. Now, if it isn't clear to you,
what is quiet on? Can we let's do some Mac Mula Live research for a second. What does quiet on the creek mean? Quiet on the creek is a viral phrase by Saucey Santana. It originated from a live stream where he recalled childhood fishing trips, noting that people must stay quiet near the water so they do not scare away from the fish. Culturally and online, it is used as slang to mean keep things low key, moving in silence, and not broadcasting your business or plans. That shit sound like you fucking on the low ski, you down low to me. It sound like you down low gay to me. Now, why would you be making a TikTok with children with a song like that? I don't know. But I know it's weird.
Weirdo.
guys, Saucey Santana
Sitting
has
there
a bunch
bouncing
of
his
young
fake
girls
man
doing what
titties.
I would call the young ho bop. And if you were on social media
Like,
when
what is
all of
going
the women
on?
were calling themselves young hoes, you would know that it's basically them just shaking their chest. And where a lot of people took issue with this is that the song Quiet on the Creek is very sexual in nature, and having children engage with this song and even shaking their chest to this
not even gay, it's not just sexual, it's gay sexual. So you thought it was a good idea, you didn't think it was weird at all to come on this TikTok, on this camera, around a bunch of other girls who can't be no older than what, 11 years old, and shake your man. I don't know what the fuck that shit called. I don't know what it is. It's to shake your man wannabe titties, I guess. I don't know. Okay? Around a bunch of kids and have them do the same thing while you singing a song talking about Quiet on the Creek, which is pretty much about fucking on the low.
What?
If you want the chance to win 2 tickets to a UFC event in Los Angeles plus $2,000, you need to listen to this right now. Stop what you're doing and listen. Morgan & Morgan is giving away 2 tickets to the UFC 331 in Los Angeles plus $2,000 for all travel expenses. And I know there's a lot of y'all UFC fans that like to see a little fight or something, like to see a little person get knocked out or something. So I think this is a very cool opportunity for all my supporters to win 2 free tickets plus $2,000 for all travel expenses to the UFC 331 in Los Angeles, like I said, man. Because just like UFC fighters bring their everything to the octagon, Morgan & Morgan brings their everything to all their clients in courtrooms all across America. In the UFC, they fighting for a check. Morgan & Morgan is fighting to get you a check. You see how this giveaway is starting to make sense now? Now you probably like, Mac Mula, how do I enter the contest, man? Click the link in the description. Or it also be in the pinned comment down below. So you can bring your girlfriend, your homeboy, your brother. It don't matter. Just 2 free tickets plus $2,000. You can't beat that, man. I said it's a sweepstakes, so good luck. Hopefully somebody that's watching right now, hopefully you win, bro. I hope that you win, bro. Sis, whoever you is, I hope you win. Click the link in the description and enter the sweepstakes. Good luck to everybody. And yeah, have fun at the event. Skate. And nobody said nothing about it. This ain't national news. He ain't get canceled.
People took issue with this is that the song Quiet on the Creek is very sexual in nature, and having children engage with this sexual song and even shaking their chest to this same sexual song, it made a lot of people raise their eyebrows, and honestly I do agree. And I have been putting off making this video because at first I was like, do I even want to talk about this? But then I realized that this situation kind of talks about something that's very prevalent in the black community. I'm not here to say that this doesn't go on in other communities, but I am going to speak on my community just because I'm black. But I'll get to that a little later. And when I do come back to this particular talking point later, I will be deciding whether or not I think that Saucey Santana is a predator or a bio, because I've been seeing tons of discourse calling him a predator, etc. But I think that those words carry a lot of meaning in heavy weight, so I don't want to just throw them out willy-nilly. And with this TikTok being posted for the world to see, another very questionable clip resurface. And I'm just gonna let you guys take a look, and honestly, just brace yourself.
Niggas say they outside.
Who are these niggas in the pool with?
Niggas wanna fuck me, kids wanna fuck me, aunties, everybody.
And I'm not gonna lie, bro, I forgot this clip existed.
Weirdo. Man, I'm tired of these motherfuckers, man. I'm tired of these weird ass people, bro. I'm tired. Do y'all realize it's some weird shit every day? Do y'all realize that at this point it's a few days ago, Rakai was on here talking about he had a wet dream about Yana J. Okay? Y'all was just pouring milk in a nigga bed for some content. Spoiled milk. Julian Newman pimping out his sister and promoting her OnlyFans freaky sex tape leak. It's at this point, it's like every other day. Y'all are doing some off the wall, like just weirdo shit.
Seen this before in the past when I was a child.
And who is these niggas sitting in the pool with?
And seeing this again now that I'm an adult, he looked crazy as hell. I'm not gonna lie. There is no defense for this, but I will say after he said kids wanna, you know, he low-key stammers and then says aunties wanna get at him. I think the whole stammering is proof that he realized that what he said was really crazy. But what I do wanna comment on is how I seen some people using
Let a straight man would have came in the pool and said, "Oh, the bitches want to fuck me," and then he said, "Kids want to fuck." Let him would have said that. Y'all would have canceled him throughout the whole everything. Y'all let these LMNOP community niggas slide with any and everything. That's the problem. That's why they walk around here feeling like they can do whatever the fuck they want to do, because we ain't supposed to say nothing about them because they LMNOP. And that shit
is like
is
proof
weird,
that gay people are predators, etc. And I think using sweeping generalizations like that are just really harmful, especially when gay people exist in the black community. It's really stupid because it's the same logic white racists use against us. They see one crazy clip of a black person online and then they use that to validate their sweeping generalizations that they use against our community. So I'm saying it to say that Saucey Santana having weird clips does not mean that all gay people are predators or trans people are predators or queer people are predators. And if you want to be pro-black, you can't disparage the queer community because there's overlap between queer and blackness. And I just had to mention this because that side of the discourse is just anti-intellectual. Yes, it's a bad clip, but you're not gonna just generalize people based off of a single clip. You sound like them folks, for real. Now, before I get to Saucey Santana's explanation, I do want to get some things out the way because I'm 90% sure that in this explanation, he's gonna be talking about how this song isn't actually sexual and how it's actually just about fishing. But here's the thing, bro. Number one, this song is definitely sexual, and you can tell because, bro, just take a look at the lyrics. Here's verse.
He like his whole sleek, real discreet and petite. If you don't say a peep, you can get Chanel every week. Basically, he's like I said, that's what I thought it was about. It's about a nigga sneaking and dicking on the down low, gay, fucking a gay dude and paying for him and tricking on him. If you don't say a peep, you get Chanel every week. Basically, keep it quiet. This nigga down low and he fucking you, which y'all, he down low gay, but he might have a wife or something, and you ain't. That's what the song was about. I heard he a capper. Well, that nigga ain't cheap. He my Superman. Yeah, that's my little baby. And he trick bigger than niggas with Woo Lady. No, he got a main. You decide he got a sneak. But you can't get shit because you ain't quiet on the creek. He basically saying, if you... Basically talking to other gay niggas saying, if you fucking a down low dude, don't say nothing because you got to keep it quiet on the creek so he could pay your bills or whatever. It's just a gay city girl song, what it sounded like to me.
2, for example, he's talking about you gotta be real discreet and petite. He's talking about that nigga ain't cheap. He's talking about you gotta trick bigger than niggas with Woo Lady. She's a TikTok sex worker. And he's talking about this hypothetical man having a main and him being the side. These are all things related to dating and sex. And specifically tricking, that's something that men do for prostitutes. That is prostitute lingo. But I will give Saucey Santana the benefit of the doubt in saying that this song did originate as something related to fishing, because the origin is a TikTok he made where he was like showing off some fish he caught, and he was talking about how he used to be quiet on the creek when he was catching the fish.
See? Girl, that's good. Christian, if you chew real good, just eat the bones, just swallow it fast. You ain't gonna know.
No, if you swallow it, you gotta eat a piece of bread.
You can eat a piece of bread. Everybody know the Christian. Everybody know that. And I used to go fishing when I was a little girl. You gotta be real quiet on the creek.
So the song wasn't just originally about being a discreet and quiet side piece. It did have some origins in the fishing activity. Now I wanted to get this out the way because yes, I did skim through the interview, but for the most part, I am going to be reacting to this again with you guys. So now that that's out the way, let's take a look at Saucey Santana's response.
No, the other recent thing that went viral again was the kids thing. Like, the kids wanna, and I would love for you to clear that up.
It's nothing to clear up.
Pull it out.
It's nothing to clear up. We saw it.
Get the receipts.
Cause that's what I said. People like to clip.
What kids thing?
It's a clip where I said niggas want to fuck me, kids want to fuck me, aunties want to fuck me, everybody. And so they clipped it, and I think right now too, I don't want to throw shade on nobody else's situation, but somebody else is in the headline for you know that little engaged, and I'm like, that just has never been my character. But at the same time, you can't. I ain't finna beat y'all hoes in the head about something that y'all want to make y'all mind up to believe. And also I think people forget that even though I live stream, I'm a celebrity, so I answer these questions on lip service.
Okay.
I don't gotta prop up my phone and answer no shit for y'all because y'all feel like you ain't gonna address it when it's time.
Okay, so Saucey Santana can say that's never been his character, and he can also say, I'll answer it when it's time. But when you're sitting on a live stream and you're saying that,
man, it's no way you could clear this up, bro. It's no way you could clear this up. That even the mere fact that y'all letting him try to clear it up is insane to me, because if a straight man said this, presumably talking about little girls, and when they said kids, y'all would have hung this nigga from a tree by now. But because he element OP, y'all gonna let it slide.
kids want to fuck you, what do you want niggas to really think? Because you start sounding like
what I'm
Jeffrey
saying.
Epstein when
What
you
do you want
say
me to
stuff
say?
like that,
What are
bro.
you talking
Like
about?
on some real stuff. That was a very...
Now, I understand if you slipped up and said some shit you ain't mean to see, you ain't mean to say because you didn't process it in your mind enough. But when you said it, be like, whoa, pause. Hey, I didn't mean it like that. I was tweaking. Like, that ain't what I meant. Wait, pause. That ain't right. Pause. I made a mistake. That ain't what you did.
Weird live stream clip, and people want to know because people support you. People like your music. And I think sitting on a podcast and being aggressive when asked about it and talking about, I want to beat y'all hoes on y'all head or whatever he said, that's just corny, gang. Because the whole reason people have questions is because you said some questionable stuff on a live stream regarding kids. And then you're on TikTok doing a questionable dance with kids around you to your song that is very in nature. What they say, bro, if it barks like a dog, then it is a dog. You can't be moving like Epstein and then surprised that people are questioning if you're Epstein. I don't think it's unreasonable for people, especially your fans, to want to have an explanation for why you said that. But let's continue.
I don't want to focus on clips that people have. I want to focus on action.
Okay.
Oh my God.
This is a video in real time. You heard the little boy, he said, damn, fat.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And now listen to what I said.
Oh.
No, go back to the beginning. I don't need y'all to miss this.
Okay, we got to hear it one more time. Let me be quiet on the creek.
Yeah. You're watching
yeah, you should watch your mouth. You
young.
Right.
Some of the YNs outside, they're fat. What you say?
Yeah.
First of all, watch them out for you too young for that.
Now, basically, just to make
So that's supposed to make it okay? That's supposed to make it okay for what you said? Man, hey, gang, I don't want to this bad. These motherfuckers bad. I tell you, boy.
things a little clear,
Jesus
Saucey
Christ.
Santana is trying to say that he has a clip of him in real time rejecting a child who
You
is
don't
making
get no
comments
brownie
to him,
points for that. That's what
which,
you're supposed
okay,
to do.
nice. That's the bare minimum that you should do as an
Exactly.
adult. And back to that talking point I teased earlier in the video, I will use this as kind of like an example for why I believe that way, but I don't think this properly addresses the whole kids clip, nor does it explain the TikTok for real, especially because even if you aren't intentionally being predatory to minors, there's still behaviors and actions that you can have or take that are still very unsavory in nature, regardless of that. And after this, Saucey Santana proceeds to talk about how he has nieces and nephews that he's helping raise and how he feels like this stuff is disgusting. And him, along with one of the ladies on the podcast panel, basically make the conclusion that this is kind of like a coordinated smear campaign because Saucey Santana is going up.
Yeah.
We've never heard nothing about Saucey.
Right.
Never.
No,
And you never will. And I'm just like, it's so crazy that the internet always wait till you being champion or you having a hit.
You have to bring up
like,
shit.
oh, you see what he said, and now y'all trying to tangle it with the songs, demonic, and this and the third, and it's like that's never the case. But what I want people to know that what's happening right now is God.
And this is where it gets disingenuous for me, because while I do think that the internet can be kind of like pitchforks and torches,
Bro,
energy,
I'm trying not to say nothing crazy. Y'all know how they get. What the fuck do this got to do with anything? Why you couldn't just say? I didn't mean to say that. I didn't even really process what I said until after I already said it, and that's not what I meant. Like, I don't even play like that, like, at all. Like, I don't play like that at all. That is not my character. It never will be my character. It was just a slip up. I'm human. Like, I apologize for everybody. I want to let everybody know that that's not right. And, you know, woody whoop, and I'm anti-predator and all that type. That's all you had to say.
I don't think this is just a coordinated smear campaign, especially because the clips were literally that crazy. You were talking about kids wanting to fuck you, gang, and then you got young children shaking their chest.
You trying to act like that's not what's going on, bro. What the fuck? You talk about kids wanting to fuck you. What the fuck?
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
What are you talking about? And then there's another video. You got a bunch of girls who maybe at the oldest, the girl in the back is probably maybe like 14, 15, 16. But these girls up here is like 12 and 13, gang. You got them titty twerking.
Your actual song, and it sounds crazy when I put it that way, but I showed y'all the lyrics and I showed y'all the dance that they were doing.
Quiet on the Creek is not no song calling into kids about this is not about no child molestation, none of that weird ass bullshit that y'all talking about on the internet.
Like, who even thinks like that?
Nobody was saying nothing about no other song. Y'all saying this now because this is one of his biggest things. Like, stop playing.
No, we're saying it now because he's dancing to a sexual song with children. That's what we're saying. It would be no different than the spin that shit, stupid ass shit. Y'all got kids doing y'all letting y'all kids do TikToks today. Man, y'all niggas is crazy as hell.
And y'all want to feel like we've been to take this from him. We've been to strip him from this, but y'all don't know that this ain't luck. This is timing and this is purpose. And this is what God had destined for Saucey Santana. I got me another hit.
And some remixes coming too. And
yes,
so
you planning to number 45 on Hip Hop R&B Billboard.
Like I said, I don't think people are just trying to go on a coordinated smear campaign against Saucey Santana, nor have I seen people trying to make the song about child molestation. What people do know is that this song is sexual. It talks about being a side piece and keeping your mouth shut so you can keep getting the trick in. This is sexual language and it has innuendos. Like, come on, bro, let's keep it a bean. Nor do I think people are trying to take it away from you because the song is good, it's catchy, and I caught myself singing it while making this video.
I ain't never heard it.
Sorry, I'm just keeping it real. But people are bringing in Saucey Santana into question because he got questionable clips and it just looks weird. But I do want to answer the question on whether or not I think this guy is a
the fact that you know
and
that
long
song
story
is
short, no, I don't think Saucey Santana is a pedophile because that word carries weight and there's no proof to actually back this up. Are there weird clips and comments? Yes, but that doesn't make him a pedophile. It just means he might be a little questionable, if not creepy, in my opinion.
It ain't a little bit. He questionable, nigga. See, y'all got a problem with calling shit what it is. It's questionable. When you say shit like that and then you do a song, a dance like that to like, what would y'all say if the nigga was straight, bro? Y'all call him a weirdo, right? Ain't that what y'all called Deshae Frost when he was doing weird shit? Y'all let it. See, one thing I've learned about the internet, y'all got so used to and y'all got so conditioned to seeing weird shit every day that it don't even make the news no more. It don't even stop nothing. It don't even affect niggas. Like, it don't even be no big deal no more, gang. Cause y'all see it so much. Y'all empowering a lot of weirdos to do a lot of weird shit. And y'all getting to the point where y'all getting so used to it because you see it so much on so many clips, on so much social media. You seeing so much weird shit that it get to a point where it's like, was just another Tuesday. You feel me? And that's the scary part. Because once they make some shit normal, then it makes people feel better about doing it. And once people feel better about doing some shit that's not supposed to be normal, you have a bunch of weirdos.
Theory for the TikTok and why he was doing that with young girls is that he's just trying to appeal to a younger demographic to just increase his virality. That's just kind of how the
Why is he trying to appeal to a younger demographic to increase his virality when all he does is make music about fucking niggas? It'd be no different than Lil Durk and King Von with around a bunch of kids making TikTok songs to fucking diss. I don't even know what song off the top of my head. Just heavy diss songs where you talking about killing niggas and robbing and shooting and how many bodies you got. If you make a TikTok with 5 little boys in the suburbs or anywhere, 5, 6, 8 little boys, and that TikTok is them doing like this, motherfucker gonna look at you like you crazy, gang. What is you doing? These is children. Why? You're not supposed to be promoting these type of songs to children. This is supposed to be for the club and grown-ups and other LMNOP people.
game is when it comes to marketing. That's not me defending the clip because I still think it's weird, but I can kind of see that element of marketing. Because if you go to the Quiet on the Creek music video, it takes place in Creek University, which is clearly a streamer university homage. And when he dropped this, I seen people saying, why is this taking place in a school? That's kind of weird. But it's all weird to just market to a younger audience.
You got the kids twerking, bending over and shaking ass. These are little ass girls.
Cool, that's kind of weird, but it's all.
And y'all slowed down while they was doing the booty move. This shit is weird, bro. This shit is weird, gang. Y'all, everybody in it. This is why I tell y'all the music industry is demonic. All this shit is weird, bro. It's all weird.
Market to a younger audience, but
she's shaking her titties. Little ass girls,
place
bro.
In a school
this is little ass girls.
Weird, but it's all.
Little ass girls with pencil skirts,
all to
shaking
just
ass
market to a younger audience.
On a video.
But in this case, I will say
fucking
Saucey Santana is too weird for using a school background because in the music video, it's called Creek University. And more often than not, it's grown folks at university. But if I had to give my own explanation for why he involved children beyond just the marketing aspect, I'd probably say because in the black community, what I noticed is that there's this element of harmful ignorance. What I mean is that I don't think that Saucey Santana may have been intentionally trying to be creepy or predatory when he included those young girls in his TikTok. I think there's just this element of normalized ignorance within the black community. I honestly think this nigga was just thinking, let me make this TikTok with these kids, posted it, and then went on about his day. And when I say ignorance, I mean that he thinks it's just enough to not want to engage with these children. Hence why he showed that video as proof that he's not a predator. But that's
beat it. I don't hear that shit. You're giving this nigga excuses because he LMNOP community. This shit cap. Man, fuck out of here with that shit. The fact that he was comfortable doing that is enough, bro. What is we saying? If he was a straight man doing that, y'all be, come on, gang. Y'all be fucking, y'all be on this nigga's, his ass would be on fire on the internet right now if he was straight. Let's just call it like it is, bro. Y'all let these niggas get away with whatever they want to get away with. That's the problem. Why are you even having a conversation or discussing a sexual song with children? Why are you even entertaining? I don't know, because my parents used to hey, turn that shit off. There's kids in here. Hey, go downstairs. It's grown folks. Don't come up here and grown folks' business. And your motherfucking ass be downstairs, scared as hell to come upstairs. Mama, can I get some Cheetos? And then they'll put their blunts out. They'll stop drinking. Whatever they was doing, the grown folks' business. Kids will come upstairs, get some Cheetos, go downstairs, and then go back to party and smoke and drinking. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? That's how I grew up. I don't know what the fuck wrong with you people. Okay? My parents, I couldn't listen to fucking... I used to listen to it when I went to school because these other kids, but I couldn't listen to Lil Wayne in the house. I had to listen to the clean version until I was like 13, 11, 12 or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I was still hearing it on the, you know what I'm saying, different other ways and shit, but I had to listen to clean versions, bro. You know what I'm saying? And shit, boy, y'all nigga ass is weird. That's the problem. Y'all weird, gang.
That's also why I said even if you're not intentionally doing something that harms children, you still got to be more mindful of your actions.
Gotta be responsible
because
for it.
Having children engage in your sexual song with a pretty questionable dance move is still pretty harmful in my opinion. But that's why I call it harmful ignorance, because I'm not gonna sit up here and act like this guy is a super predator. He got weird clips for show, but there's no documented case of him preying on kids. There's no allegations of him preying on kids. It's literally just weird clips that we can do nothing but speculate on. And that's why I think we got to be more intentional with how we conduct ourselves around kids, because even if you think it's just a harmless TikTok, bro, your song is filled to the brim with sexual innuendos and how you got to be a side piece, and you got kids doing the young ho bop. Am I making sense? The closest thing I can think of that's kind of similar is how in the black community it's low-key a rite of passage for like young black boys to go to the strip club or to talk to older women. On the surface, the older cousin or the older...
That's weird too. That's weird too. When I've heard stories of older women molesting boys too, that shit happens too. That happens, bro. Period. It happens a lot. But it's always funny to y'all because it happened to a little boy, not no little girl. Let me see if this post is still on DJ Ghost's page. Yep, it's still here. Perfect example. So when you go to Google and you type in "a boy is touching me," this is what it says. If you do not want him to touch you, you have the right to tell him to stop right now. Move away from him. Go to a safe place and tell a trusted adult, teacher, or parent immediately. Now, see what it says here? A girl is touching me. When a girl touches you, it usually means she feels safe and comfortable around you. It can be a sign of friendship, playful energy, or romantic interest, depending on how and where. Now, if you know anything about Lil Ghost, he said, when a girl touched me, she raped me. This is cap. And that's a true story that I've seen of DJ Ghost from a long time ago, where basically a big fat, I think it was his mom's friend, she was supposed to be watching DJ Ghost, and she raped him. I think the story was like she told him to come in the room, and when he came in there, she was butt ass naked, and she told him to put some lotion on her, and then she started sucking his meat, and then they fucked. And then he was crying because he was confused, and then she left, and then he was acting weird, and she had a boyfriend, by the way. And then he came over there again, and she did it again. And then he told his mama years later. These things happen, and it happens very, very often. More often than y'all want to speak about. But because it's a little boy, y'all don't get no fuck. Again, like I said, if this man was straight, his YouTube, his Instagram, his Twitter, all that shit, he would have got canceled immediately. But because he's LMNOP community, everybody gonna let it slide. Oh, it's just ignorance. Yeah, it's not ignorance, bro. These motherfuckers know what the fuck they doing. They grown ass men. Like,
the brother might think they're not doing any harm, but in reality, they're just exposing a young child to a very environment. So TLDR, is Saucey Santana a predator? Probably not. Does he have insanely weird clips? Yes. Is there some potential harmful ignorance at play here? Most definitely. So with that being said, I don't think this is a coordinated smear campaign against someone who has a poppin' song. I think that people are just rightfully kind of questioning what's going on here, because when you got a clip of you saying kids want to you and you got young children dancing to your sexual song, people are going to raise their eyebrows, and they are well within their right.
This is how I feel. Goodness, I'm glad I was warned that we shouldn't be sexualizing minors. Whew, I almost made a huge mistake. Like, this is not something that we supposed to have to explain, bro. Like, it's not. I don't know if you agree with this, but moving forward, I think blurring the faces of other minors isn't only important to their safety, but also amplifies the point, because you are correct. Exactly. That's another thing. Why are you even recording kids? Or did he have like, I don't know. It's a lot of weird shit that goes on in the world that don't get talked about. Like, why are you recording children in the first place? Why are you even like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? When I saw the video of what he said, I was like, what the fuck? But he has done some problematic shit in the past. I'm surprised he still has support. Children should never be sexualized no matter what. And the whole take on young girls being groomed by older men, they are being called fast, it sickens me very much. My people need to be free. Like, I don't know. Y'all niggas' ass is weird. And that shit getting so normal. It's getting so fucking normal. So normal. Let me show you. Shout out to Suburb, baby. I gotta react to that. I ain't even watch it yet. Let me see. Kids turn Young Miami, spin that into a church anthem. Now, thank God they talking about some gosh, but like, this is the promotion of hoes, and it's got so normal to the point where it's like, look at this. Like, just because it's a catchy song doesn't mean. And y'all do anything that's trending too. That's another problem. Y'all, whatever's trending, y'all do it. Y'all don't even think about it or question nothing about it, bro. It's so much demonic shit, especially in the music industry. I don't know, bro.